Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly miss-hit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Play action. It's gone. That's complete to Laporta. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Gone. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 34 yards. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Steps away. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Prescott now from the 50. Rolling to his right. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And again, it's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Now gone. Throw caught by Raymond. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 28 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Badgley on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Quick throw complete to Reynolds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On the move to his left. He's got a man, complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are right back in this football game. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of... His caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Jefferson. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Dak. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Dak. That's over the middle to Schoonmaker.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
Rolling to his left. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Prescott. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. One last shot now for Prescott. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is